Hello, my name is Ifediora Amobi. I'm the Executive Director, African Heritage Institution, Enugu, Nigeria. Oh, the value is actually quite immense. This event brings together lots of people, lots of ideas. It's a big intellectual pool of researchers, of consultants, of capacity builders, of public sector policymakers, people from government, etc., together in one place within a short period of time to exchange ideas, to present new paradigms. It gives participants the opportunity to learn. It also gives us the opportunity to also interact and network with our peers. Quality starts from inception. It's not just a document, it's the whole research value chain. The concept, the assumptions, your hypothesis, the methodology, the data, the framework, the analysis, and then the findings. At each point, at each gate, more or less, of this value chain, there are checks. You have to check to ensure that the quality of that particular process is robust and leads on to the next. And so, in as much as when the final document is produced, that's what people see as the output and say, wow, it's very well put together. But it's a result of everything, the survey instrument, etc., that went into it. So ensuring research quality is a journey. It starts from the concept and then ends up down to the impact it will even have on society. Basically, it's a very, very important part of research because most times we can initiate research internally. And if you don't have an audience, if you don't have that demand buying for our research, it just becomes another research document. We reach out to most especially policymakers, share an idea with them or identify a problem within the public sector, get their buy-in, and then have them engaged, as part of the research from inception up until the time we now disseminate our findings and present our report. And that's when we invite them to a public launch of the document. And they find that very, very welcoming because it also gives them the platform to also voice their own, either directly research related or even politically on the other side, depending on what their own agenda is. And so we organize a big event. We have a high table where these public sector officers sit on a high table and then present to the audience. And they enjoy the exposure, they're in front of the camera. It always works out. It's usually a win-win situation for both parties. If it's demand-driven, as far as we think tanks are concerned, there is very 100% objectivity because we don't compromise and we let our clients know that if this research is just to sugarcoat a problem, we're not going to be part of it because we have a reputation. And because we're also supported by a number of international donors, we also have to conform to certain international standards to ensure credibility and relevance. New ideas, always new ideas. The environment we operate in and in the research business, just like any other business, it's an evolving business. It changes, it improves. There are new tools, new technologies, new methodologies, new ways of doing things. And so when we come to events like this, and we interact with our peers, we also learn from them. And so every time I attend an international event, I always go back with excess amount of books and material. I do quite a bit of reading, and I always ensure that my staff, keeps up with what's going on around the world to also grow the institution and improve our own research work and output as we go on.